Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jim. Today we'll be to watch episode 12 of Ace Attorney.
For 15 years, I've had the same dream over and over again.
Yeah.
I'm in total darkness, and I feel as though I can't
He
breathe.
killed his own father.
Then a shot rings out, followed by a blood-curdling scream. A scream that still echoes through my mind to this day. It's only a nightmare, at least that is what I tell myself. And yet, deep down, I know it to be true. Memory I've locked away, struggling to be free.
You kept the memory to yourself for the past years. Everyone is shocked.
We need some time to try to process this shocking revelation.
Yeah, shocked.
I feel as though I've wasted all your efforts.
What are you doing next?
Hey, let me ask you something. Do you know why Nick became a defense lawyer in the first place? It was to see you again and ask what happened to you.
Friends.
The Miles I knew dreamed of standing on the side of the accused like his father. I wanted to know why you chose to prosecute them instead.
Is that so? My father, he meant everything to me. He fought for justice for both victim and accused. That's what drove him. But when he became the victim, Vince didn't care about finding justice for him. Hammond only wanted the acquittal. And once he had that, the case went cold. That moment, my eyes were opened forever.
Oh.
Person was on my side back then, Manfred von Karma.
And he adopted you.
Yep, he is your adopted father.
I would wield that hammer against the kind of men responsible for my father's death. But all along, I held my fear deep inside. Fear that one day that hammer would fall on me.
Everything will be fine. I think I can prove your innocence.
Okay, how?
And stop your nightmares for good.
But I've already confessed to the murder, that my father's blood is on my hands. So how could you set me free?
I'm sorry, but I just don't believe your nightmare. It's just a bad dream.
Wait, what are you saying?
What are you talking
I'm
about?
saying that I believe in your innocence. And by the time this trial is finally over, you're gonna believe in it just as much as I do. No way.
Okay, suspicious in that picture?
This court is now in session.
Miles Edgeworth has already confessed to committing the murder. He wants to pay for his crime, so let's facilitate that with a guilty verdict.
All he confessed to was having nightmares. I'm asking for a chance to cross-examine him.
Again.
Could you tell us the reason why you were in the courthouse on December 28th, 15 years ago?
I came with my father to observe a trial he was arguing.
And who was the opposing attorney?
Father led the defense and Manfred von Karma led the prosecution.
Flawlessly defeated Gregory Edgeworth in that case and secured a guilty verdict for his client.
There was a blackout that day, trapping you, your father, and Yogi in one of the elevators.
Help didn't come for hours, then it was too late. Yogi started to panic. He thought we were running out of air and my father was breathing all our oxygen.
Oh, you didn't kill him.
And I heard a terrible scream.
It was someone else.
Consciousness and woke up later in a hospital bed.
Everything was a setup.
Consider the crime scene. Look closely and you'll find a glaring contradiction to the defendant's testimony.
That's so? Where is it?
Above the left shoulder,
The big hole.
there's a bullet hole in the elevator door.
Yep.
Defendant said he'd heard a single gunshot, which clearly cannot be the case at all, because we can see two shots.
Yep.
A bullet that killed Gregory Edgeworth could have easily passed through his body and then hit the door behind.
That's not what happened. Read the file on the murder weapon. It says here the pistol was fired 2 times. The evidence itself contradicts the defendant's testimony.
There's no proof the second shot was fired at the time of the murder.
The weapon used in the killing was proven to be fired twice. We can see there are 2 bullet holes in the crime scene photograph. This is no coincidence.
Okay. Set
He
up.
was just a child at the time, blacked out after the first shot was fired. After that, another round went off. That means somebody else was at the scene.
Yep.
The actual murderer.
Yep.
There was another person in the elevator.
Objection! Your utter lack of experience.
Who cares about his lack of expenses? Yeah, has a job to do.
The bullet that took Gregory Edgeworth's life was found near his body. There were no others discovered after the murder. That tells us there was no second shot fired on that day.
If I can't prove the second shot was fired that day, sunk.
Again, you've hit a wall.
I think I'm beginning to understand what happened. Defendant grabbed the pistol and threw it at Yanni Yogi in an attempt to save his father. But the gun went off and killed the senior Mr. Edgeworth instead. Is that correct?
Edgeworth, hold on!
That's what I believe.
Very well. This ends the cross-examination.
Stuck.
Maya, help.
I don't know what it is.
Connect to your sister, please, Maya.
Don't give up now, Phoenix.
Yes.
You're so close to reaching the truth. Heart and mind are telling you there was a second shot that day. Remember what I told you? When times seem the most desperate, that is when we laugh.
Thank you.
Miles.
Objection!
Thank you.
The second shot from the pistol was indeed fired on that day.
Enough!
That bullet vanished from the scene. There's only one possible reason why.
And what would that be?
Because the real killer took it with them.
Tell me, why would someone do something so irrational as that?
Well, because... No, I can't explain it for the life of me.
Great.
The killer was forced to take the bullet with him because there was no other choice.
Ridiculous.
The bullet hit him and lodged in his flesh.
You're saying the killer was struck as well?
Yes, and if the bullet was stuck in him, he had no choice. He had to take it from the crime scene. And that explains why it wasn't discovered on the day of the murder.
Can you provide us with any record that somebody else was shot in the courthouse on that day?
Please tell us who it is.
He canceled everything the day after the murder. Out of character for him.
No way.
So if you have no suspect or evidence to back up this dubious claim, the trial is over.
Objection!
Thank you.
But there is a suspect. It could only have been one person. I know who it was. 15 years ago, the man who killed Gregory Edgeworth also took a bullet. He fled the scene without disclosing his injury. That man was you!
What? What? On Karma? What?
Von Karma was the one who murdered Edgeworth's father?
How dare you slander my name with that preposterous and completely false accusation?
It's the truth. You took him on in court. And though you may have won the case, Gregory Edgeworth did claim one small victory.
You're going to jail, Mr. Von Karma.
Even if you were right, that would have nothing to do with his murder.
You claim to always deliver perfect prosecution, and the trial with Edgeworth threatened to sully your perfect record, giving you a possible motive for his murder.
Your Honor, I will not stand for this character assassination.
Why did you take the next day off?
What do you mean?
The day immediately following Gregory Edgeworth's murder. You took the only day off in your entire 40-year career.
Oh. Uh-oh.
There is a possibility that he was forced to take the next day off.
Forrest?
Perhaps he had to extract the bullet he'd taken the day before.
Oh.
If Von Karma had to undergo surgery to remove a bullet, there's no way he could have only taken one day off.
Maybe he didn't have it extracted. Hey, Maya, let me borrow that.
Okay.
The defense has a metal detector?
Yes, we do. Your Honor, the defense would like to examine Mr. Von Karma.
Yes.
Don't come near me.
But if you had nothing to hide, why would you not want the defense to confirm your innocence?
You're guilty. Yep. That sound. Something is hiding.
It's all clear now. My theory was correct. The bullet is still inside Mr. Von Karma's body.
I will admit that I do have a bullet lodged in my shoulder. It's caused me great pain. But the truth is, it had nothing to do with Edgeworth's murder.
Where did it come from?
Where?
Several years ago, I accidentally shot myself while I was examining a pistol involved in a murder case.
Objection! That's a lie. You sustained that injury when you murdered Gregory Edgeworth.
Can you verify that claim?
Yes, of course. All we have to do is compare the ballistic markings of the two bullets.
Where's... Where?
Is something wrong, right?
He got rid of the evidence.
Oh gosh. Thank you for doing something, Miles.
Oh, you were just faking it?
That was the only way I could stave off the verdict.
Man, that is so risky.
Well, it doesn't surprise me at all. That is like classic edgy.
Classic?
We don't have much time. Detective Gumshoe,
Nope, I ain't hearing nothing!
What?
the evidence has been pulled, and we'll just have to go and get it.
Steal it?
Prosecutors have a swanky office.
But of course, now follow me.
You want to sneak into Von Karma's office.
That's where he always hides evidence that's not in his favor.
Are you sure? I mean...
The case you're making in there is so compelling, so fierce. You've convinced me of my innocence.
I can do it.
Is that a good idea? I'll have to go with you part way.
You don't have to.
I actually do. Only prosecutors can go inside.
So you have the key?
But you know you're like on trial and everything, so I don't think you can just skip out whenever you want. They won't like that.
I'll be back in 10 minutes.
That's too long. The recess is only 5.
Then we're just gonna have to get creative. Huh? What?
Oh, great.
Entrance authorized.
You need to get back to court, so I'll handle everything from here.
Okay, good luck and thanks.
It's cool. I'm glad to help. They won't wait. You better hurry back there.
Let's go back.
I'm feeling much better.
He is Larry.
Remove this cheeky imposter from the courtroom now.
I'm no phony, Gramps. I'm the real deal.
You're obviously not.
Yeah, I kind of thought this wouldn't work.
You do know that contempt of court is a serious crime, don't you?
Yeah, as I'm a lawyer.
And the penalty for it is death.
Ah! Why the hell didn't you tell me that, Nikki? I'm way too young and beautiful.
This was a terrible
idea.
That's a bingo.
Yep, they're gone. Oh, someone is also there. Uh-oh. Shoot.
I found an intruder, just as Von Karma said. He's been taken care of. Wait!
Yep, go for it.
The bullet in my shoulder has absolutely no connection to the DL6 incident.
You're guilty.
Then I shall hereby hand down the verdict.
Wait!
Objection!
Maya!
Your Honor, the defense has new evidence to present.
New evidence? But how?
This is the bullet that killed Gregory Edgeworth 15 years ago. It was in your office. You tried to hide it.
Yes.
You thieving little vixen!
We have to extract the bullet from Mr. Von Karma's shoulder. Once it's out, we can compare the ballistic
Let's do
markings.
it.
And if they match, that will be ample proof that they were indeed both fired from the same pistol.
And furthermore,
Wow.
prove that you were at the scene of the crime that day.
Good job, both of you.
So, it's over.
Cheer me up for this.
That's the scream I heard that day. So it was you.
Damn you, Miles Edgeworth! Neither you nor your father will ever take me down!
Go to jail.
On that day, 15 years ago, I had been searching through the court records room. The elevators had stopped working due to the blackout. Suddenly, I felt an intense pain, and then the elevator door opened before me. I saw 3 people inside. One of them was Gregory Edgeworth, the defense attorney that threatened to mar my perfect record. A pistol lay on the floor, and I knew what I had to do. I pulled the trigger! Your father died without ever truly knowing who took his life.
That explains why his spirit accused Yogi of his murder.
Or maybe he wanted to shield his son from taking the blame.
I never imagined that this bullet would come back to wound me once again, not after all these years.
It wasn't the bullet that wounded you. It was truth.
Oh, wow. Oh, I broke.
Arrest him!
Wow.
We did it.
Good job, everyone.
That was freaking amazing!
Awesome.
The Signal Samurai are still kicking butt!
I never thought that you killed anybody, not for one lousy
Oh,
second.
wow.
We all pulled it off! Because we're awesome! And we had some help from my big sister.
I knew it.
It's over.
Oh, come on, both of you.
You're free, finally.
I'm grateful for this, truly.
Friend,
Thanks, Phoenix. Friend.
you guys are enemies at the courthouse. Prosecutor and defense.
The case of the missing lunch money!
What case was that?
You owed him lunch?
When we were in grade school, you defended me in that class trial.
Wow.
Never forgot it. It changed me forever.
It did?
Oh, yeah. Remember this?
Yeah.
You still have that thing?
Of course. You still have yours, don't you?
Maybe.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know where it is.
You have it at your desk.
I think it was about this much, right? Here you go.
Larry!
So does that mean...
It was you, Larry. What? It took you this long to confess to it? Well, now I wish I was a prosecutor. At least then I could throw your sorry butt in jail.
Please, Edgy boy, you gotta be my defense lawyer.
That's not my job.
You did well today. Proud of you.
Oh, sister.
Just hear me out.
Out here, gonna have one
Larry!
hell of a celebration
Trouble.
party tonight. Ain't that right?
Yeah, let's have a party! Hey, Nick, I want you to know how much you've inspired me. Just seeing the way you handled yourself in Edgeworth's trial. It made me realize how much more I wanted to help, but I'm just so limited now.
What are you talking about?
Not really where I want to be yet.
Wait, what?
So I've decided to continue my training and finally grow into a full-fledged spirit medium. I didn't think I could go through with saying goodbye in person.
Maya, wait.
Bye, Nick.
Maya!
Nick.
Go, yes.
I couldn't have gotten justice for Mia without you. Thank you.
What? She's really leaving? Wait, what? What's now?
Bye, Maya. Meet again.
Please go. Oh my gosh. Thank goodness that this case is on. Oh my gosh. Thank goodness that we found out who is the one who is guilty. It was from Karma. And now everything is done. And Miles and Phoenix, they're friends. And we found out who is the one who stole the money from elementary school, middle school-ish. And it was married the entire time. What the heck? 15 years. Oh my gosh. Why Larry? And now Maya is going somewhere for training and Phoenix is all by himself again. I really want to see her again in the next few episodes, hopefully, and I want her to be back. Please. And I really like her as a character and I'm really excited to watch the next episode, which is episode 13. So this is going to be it. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next video.